Hello, it's the Seahawks fan with another Go Battle League video, and we got a bit of an evil team. A team that is pretty easy to maneuver around, use to go up against your opponents, and, Bastiodon lead, and we have two great answers to Bastiodon's weakness. We do find a Wigglytuff was just able to annihilate, and they have their own Wigglytuff returning, but they are once again met with Bastiodon. All of Wigglytuff's moves are going to do like nothing into Bastiodon and Shadow Victory Bell. The third Pokemon on the team is going to just clean up that Poliwrath, and they knew they did not have enough left in the tank to take us out. Now we have a Shadow Gligar to deal with. Going to be shielding up. And they do have Quagsire coming, which is annoying. Stone Edge does massive damage. Can we flip alignment? Are they going to use the last shield on an Icy Wind? They do not, and let's go. They gave us what we needed, because that is two answers to Bastiodon that are taken out already after we shield up and Razor Leaf. And I mean, we can just let Bastiodon do its thing. Now, I would not recommend Shadow Bastiodon, but it is something you can run. Although regular Bastiodon's bulk is very nice. I don't have an ideal IV Bastiodon, which definitely hampers this team a bit, but I could also have a better Shadow Victory Bell, but this team is pretty simple. If you have good lead, you stay in. If you have bad lead, well, bring one of your answers. You may want to save the best answer for their lead in case they swap out, which is very possible. And they have double water, which is getting absolutely nuked. Wigglytuff is going to be taking a charge attack. That's fine. Their Gator is down, and their Lantern, is not going to survive around for much longer. And I mean, Charm just is so good. We do just throw the Icy Wind straight away to grab the attack drop. They have no way to get rid of that, and I mean, Surf is not going to do enough to Bastiodon, so nice win. And it is a shiny Bastiodon, which is cool. This is what I had at the time, and now bad lead. We are actually bringing in Wigglytuff. They do have Alolan Sandslash, which is a core breaker to the team, being able to resist the Charmer and all the moves. Now, Flamethrower is your best bet, but when shields are up, which this team is not good with getting shields down when you are in a bad lead, definitely can be tricky. And it's very nice to see that teams are actually able to stop this, especially in an Annihilate meta. But, oh, Mantine, they were just so prepared. They were prepared for the Bastiodon lead, and well played. They get a nice win with the RPS against me, which this team has taken many victims. Has taken many wins over the years, but wanted to see how it could do against my opponents when I'm trying real hard to get to expert. And a Confusion Cresselia, interesting choice. Not something you see often. Although we are getting Shadow Cresselia, which honestly could give a chance for more Confusion Cresselias. The mind games with this Galarian Stunfisk, which is going to absolutely destroy my Bastiodon. Not looking good for me. They grab my shield with Rock Slide. They land a Earthquake, and they should be able to take me out with Rock Slide, and they have a shield. I have like no energy, so Good win. Good win. Now here we are up against a beautiful lead. That Talonflame just cannot cope up against Bastiodon. We do find a Lickitung safe swap, real nice. They're going to get to 2 moves before we get to 1. But that's okay because Lick is only doing 1 damage a tap, and we have a fantastic IV, Wigglytuff. And it's just lucky that we have the bow, which looks cool. We're going to throw to see if we can grab the last shield. I mean, they want alignment. And, I mean, they're not going to get... Yeah, they didn't want to go down to 0 shields apiece. They'll take some energy on Talonflame. And I need alignment, but... unfortunately for them, they cannot flip it. And that was nice. Easy enough win. Okay, we have a Water Gun Lantern, which actually... I mean, Water Gun is more relevant with the last Spark debuff. Not entirely sure how to play this. Maybe I should have brought in Wigglytuff. Maybe I'm going to wish I had a Bastiodon for something in the back. But let's see. We get another move, but they reserve at the same time. Okay. Victory Bell is going to come in. We find a Lickitung. Going to bring in Wigglytuff. And they're going to unleash the Body Slams now. I do have a attack debuffing move. I kind of just want to hold on to the last shield from Victory Bell. Now, I'm definitely not going to shield up here. But what could be in the back? Could it be something that destroys my Victory Bell? Please be another water. It is a Wigglytuff. This is going to be a close battle. This is going to be close. I can grab the defense drop. And we end up tying. Now, if ties happen, it's like the battle never happened. And we are met with another Talonflame in the lead. Lovely. Going to pivot into Shadow Ampharos. I'm going to shield. I should be able to avoid another charge attack. And that is exactly what happens. Let's go. Now we have enough energy so we can grab a defense drop, which is real nice. Talonflame is once again met with the Bastiodon, and Bastiodon is going to scare off the bird, but the bird cannot swap in time. Now we do just want to be able to bring in Wigglytuff, and they let that flamethrower go. They knew there was like almost no chance. I imagine they almost surely know the team that they had to go up against. Unfortunate for them, we have a superior. And we know that Skarmory has a better matchup now that it doesn't rely on Air Slash. I mean, it's been a while since they've given it Steel Wing as a fast move, but Leaf Tornado superior. Interesting. It's a 50-50 chance at a double attack drop, and they lost both 50-50s. We have a Toxpex, which is actually really annoying. Real annoying. Definitely should have waited a bit longer to bring in Victory Bell because the switch time, that could have been a lot of damage. But unfortunately for them, yeah, we got Bastiodon going up against Steelbird. And Sky Attack does like nothing. They don't want to debuff themselves because they will get absolutely torched. Extra smackdown damage, that is not what they want. They Brave Bird and dip now. We are going to bring in the Victory Bell. We are finally going to shield up. And Leaf Blade, let's see how much damage we can get done. We can get them down to red. To shield, I do not. Maybe wise, maybe not. We take each other out. That's nice. And we have enough energy. No shields remain for my opponent. And we have the move to take out the bird. We have a Azumarill. Okay. Am I going to make a mistake by not shielding Focus Blast? Kind of, yeah. Respect for having Registeel. I'm not personally a fan of Registeel, especially when shields are up, but I mean, I definitely should have shielded. Zapcan is going to get the attack drop. That's 66% chance. So that's expected. That's fine. Would have been lucky for me to avoid it. Going to no shield at this point, Zap Cannon does a lot. We are down a shield. They have a 0. We have a red health Bastiodon. We have Shadow Victory Belt, which has some play. I think this is the double steal team. But Victory Belt is going to come in. We are going to be using a last shield. And we are going to be finding what is the last Pokemon. It is actually, no, it is Annihilate. Okay, different team. But, I mean, definitely tricky that Registeel was just a problem for us to deal with. And I think even if I didn't take that Focus Blast, I think they would have won. Was not sure how to play that team, but good on them having a team that destroys what was once the most evil team. It's still evil, but with Alolan Sandslash and Skarmory and Annihilate, it's not the same, which is good. But dang it, not giving me easy wins. Only easy wins. How dare people have good teams to counter this team? But it's fine. It's actually good. Alolan Sandslash is going to reach a move, unfortunately, to grab my... Nope, not going to shield up. But 2 shields apiece for Shadowvic v Shadow Gator. The damage is insane. They actually do have Gligar. Okay, this is kind of tricky. Kind of annoying. But we are going to grab the defense drop. What are we going to be able to do? We get defense drop. Razor Leaf almost completely shreds. They don't have a move to throw. But can Shadow Gator get the damage on me? Hydro Cannon takes me out. Good on them. Okay. See you next opponent. Annihilate Bleed. Okay. We save swap into Wigglytuff. Can we flip this? Is there any chance we can flip this? We definitely are happy to avoid this ice-type Pokemon up against our Victory Belt. We would do lots of damage to them, but still nice not to be taking Ice Shards, which would do massive damage. And they just outpace your charge attack so fast, so much faster to us. Should have stalled out the timer a bit, because now they're going to come in with Annihilate. But switch timer is up. We find a Sandslash, and they are going to win. Yeah, nice. Nice team that takes us out. Now we have Mantine. We have Double. We pivot into Wigglytuff. Pretty handy answer to Double. It's going to be a bit before we get to our first move, which is fine. We're going to dish out the Icy Wind. We grabbed the first shield of the game. Are they going to have enough energy to reach another Body Slam? Oh, they go down. I honestly thought they had another Body Slam, which would have pulled off my last shield, which would have gladly committed and would have given them hope with no shields for Shadow Ball. Although Night Slash does grab a shield, but if I had no shield, they could have just Shadow Balled and take me out. But instead, they go down. They knew it was over. Next opponent, Lickitung in the lead. One of the most common Pokemon in Great League. Actually not so common anymore, but it's still one of the most useful. I don't play enough Great League to be like, yeah, this is the most common, but here we are. Bastiodon, able to tank the Power Whips. Another Power Whip, getting some good damage. We throw the move. They have Annihilate, and I actually make a mistake here. Because there's a Shadow Skarmory. This is bad. This is bad. So, Lickitung lead, and then Shadow, Scarm, and Annihilate another team. And I mean, the damage I'm getting on this Skarmory is good, but they're getting so much damage faster and then a non-Shadow. And my last shield is gone. They're going to take the KO. Well played. Honestly, bringing in Wigglytuff was also difficult, but definitely needed to save health on my Bastiodon. But shielding up power-ups, that's bad. That's bad. That's not ideal. Wigglytuff going up against Shadow Gligar. Icy Wind grabs a shield, finally. We can survive this. Can we charm down? Yes, we can before the next move. Charger Bug returns. It is going to be met with a Icy Wind. Can't take me out in time. Let's go. Bastiodon goes into a max energy Charger Bug pretty much. And they have their own Bastiodon. Okay. Double Mud Boy would absolutely go nuclear on this team. And we are going to shield up the Victory Bell because the damage from Razor Leaf is too much. I mean, they are going to need a lot of moves on their Charger Bug to take out my Bastiodon. They swap, and they're going to go down because I knew I would happily smack down the Bastiodon. Let's see next opponent, Lickitung in the lead. We drag out a Shadow Gligar. And we're going to shield up because hopefully we can debuff them before the next move. They reach another move in time. Let's go for them. Boo. How dare they? But I actually end up just farming down because I can get the debuffs on the next Pokemon so their energy doesn't do as much. I'm playing down 0 to 2 shields. But I want alignment. It's just, okay, I end up giving alignment because I'm like, Annihilate is going to be the last Pokemon. And Ice Punch takes me out. I can bring back Wigglytuff. Maybe it would have been better to just charm, but I do grab the attack trap. And I do hang on just to get that last charm to take out the Annihilate. And a full health Bastiodon does not care about Lickitung's charge attacks. So very nicely played by me. And we have a Ferrothorn. They try and catch a move. It would have been amazing for them to catch a Flamethrower onto Clodsire, but they ended up dragging out my Shadow Victory Bell. And I have a Flamethrower for that Ferrothorn's return. Now, Shadow Victory Bell is very frail, so I do end up shielding. So 0 to 2 shields. They have some play. Going to get some chip. When are they going to be using the shields? Not here. They know it better. They do bullets me down before I can reach another Leaf Blade, which would have just about taken them out, I think. They have a Zumo. Bubbles are going to add up. I actually end up bringing in Wigglytuff. Was this my mistake here? Was this my mistake because they can play rough? Now, I definitely had to, surely bring in either Wigglytuff or Victory Bell for that Clodsire, but Ferrothorn's swap is able to remove the debuff. And could I have gotten the win with just going for SmackDown? I may have been able to. That was a real close battle that they we're able to win. We do have a Shadow Dragon in the next lead. I mean, the damage is adding up for them. I'm going to pivot and try to snipe with some charms. They only get one charm landed on them, but here we have Skeleturge. I'm going to grab the debuff, and then our Bastiodon is going to return to SmackDown. And we're just going to no shield, even if it is a Shadow Ball. And the next Incinerate doesn't even register. Let's go. We find a Shadow for Alligator, which, with shields up, we can destroy with Victory Bell. Let's go. We escaped the wrath of Skeleturge onto our Victory Bell. And now our Victory Bell closes out with Razor Leaf. Exponent, who do they have in the lead? They have Annihilate. Okay. This is Shiny Annihilate. Cool. We find a Skarmory, which, I mean, is needed to drag out to bring Bastiodon up against. But Wigglytuff does have a tall task. They actually let me whittle them down so I can have less energy, but I should have waited to stall out the timer. But they're going to do the job for me. I do bring in Wigglytuff straight away. Going to shield up. They are going to be going for Aerial Aces wisely. Should I have gone for another charm? Maybe. But I do give a free wing attack so I can just debuff. And should I have shielded here? I honestly should have. But I would have been down to 0 shields. I do end up shielding here. I can get a couple more charms in. I do let the energy go to waste. And had I used a move to grab the last shield. Oh my god. No, I should have used the energy. No, I had it. I had the win. But I hope you enjoyed the battle. Subscribe for daily Go Battle League videos and the Pokemon Go content. Trying real hard to climb up to Expert. That would be ideal. Master League, we'll be back here in like a week. By the time you see this video, probably maybe a tad less than that. But we will see. We will see if I can get to Expert, maybe Legend. Maybe there's hope. There's still going to be, there's going to be 3 weeks of Master League to end the season. So definitely going to have tons of Master League, which is where I am more comfortable with. But thanks for watching. And hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. And goodbye.